Happy Friday. Hope you are doing well. It is Friday, August the 25th, 2023. Hope you are doing well and hope that you have had a great week so far. It is another Arrow Video Announcement Friday. So this morning we got, or at least morning Eastern Daylight Time where I'm living, we got the announcements from Arrow Video of the titles that they're going to be releasing in November 2023. It's always exciting to get new title announcements. Everything, there's so much that's going on in the world of physical media these days. A lot of exciting releases from a lot of different labels, including, of course, Arrow Video, Kino Lorber, Criterion, studios everywhere across the board. There's a lot of excitement in this space. And of course, the recent news around Disney, which has a lot of people excited. So there's a lot to dig into. But today, going to take just a few minutes to go through these Arrow announcements. There's not a huge announcement, it would appear, but definitely want to hear your thoughts on these titles. I have been very excited for the titles that I've recently been picking up as part of the Barnes & Noble 50% off sale. So had a chance to pick up some titles there that I'm looking forward to diving into, including Waterworld, including Fighting Back, the Tom Skerritt film, the Kevin Costner film Waterworld on 4K Ultra HD. So looking forward to diving into those. I've also picked up Silent Running on 4K Ultra HD. And recently I've done reviews on this channel for the Unman, Wittering, and Zygo Blu-ray, which is a really nice Blu-ray edition from Arrow Video, as well as Weird Science, the 1980s John Hughes classic. So again, hope you're doing well today. It is Friday, the end of a very busy work week, and I'm looking forward to the weekend, as many of you are as well. So I'm gonna go to my Twitter feed here, and we're going to go through these titles here in just a moment. But before we do, let's see who is out there in the comments section. So we got a few comments here so far. We have Gungchi saying, hi, James. Hello, Gungchi. Hope you're doing well. Ethan is saying, pick up Day of the Jackal. Pick up Day of the Jackal. Okay. Interesting. We'll have to keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely want to know your recommendations in the comment section of these titles that we're going to go through. Want to hear your reactions. I'm going to share with you my reactions. Had a chance to take a look at them briefly before coming on here, and I have not seen any of these titles. So these are going to be new discoveries for me, which I am always happy to discover new films and to just new films, new directors, whether it's from Criterion, Kino Lorber, Arrow Video, wherever. I love discovering new filmmakers and new films. So we have Wilkie saying good morning. Good morning to you, Wilkies. Hope you're doing well. Sir James Brown, hello to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Same to Traveling Man. Hope you're doing well. And Thomas, hope you are doing well too. Excuse me as I move the stand here on my laptop that my laptop's sitting on. See, Mark saying, I haven't seen the Arrow announcements. I'm looking forward to it. Lake Michigan Monster is a fun, weird, little absurd horror comedy. Okay, cool. So yeah, so those are some of the comments that we have so far. Again, hope that you are having a great Friday. But let's before we get into the November titles, let's take a look at where we're currently sitting and what is about to come out, what has recently come out. Let's take a quick peek at those things, at those factors that are before us here. So we have this, if I can look in a little bit closer, this Fist of Fury, new Fist of Fury that is coming out in the month of August. So I'm showing the August releases and September releases from Arrow Video. A few of these have already come out, of course. But you see here the Fist of Fury, the Time Bandits on 4K that's coming out in the UK. We have, of course, the US and Canada release of New Fist of Fury. We have New House on the Left. Was able to mute that in time so you didn't have to hear my sneeze. Sorry about that. Last House on the Left. How many of you are picking up this title? This is available in the US, the UK, and Canada on 4K Ultra HD. Of course, Weird Science. I love that edition. Really had a lot of fun revisiting that title recently. That's available on 4K Ultra HD in the US, Canada, and the UK. Unman, Wittering, and Zygo. Really fascinating title available in the US and Canada. Really enjoyed that and did a review on this channel. And then this is the 4 film noir classics set. This is part of the Arrow releases for August. So let me know what y'all think of those releases. And then fast forward to very fast approaching month of September. We have a number of titles here: Blood and Black Lace. We have Bordella. We have Ringu coming out. Al Pacino starring in Carlito's Way. Fantastic. So we have this Psycho set that's coming out on 4K of the original Psycho film, which is already out on 4K Ultra HD. But we're getting the Psycho sequels. Very exciting news. I actually still need to put in my pre-order for that. But let me know if y'all plan on picking up that title. So August and September, a lot to be excited about. The second half of the year for Arrow has been really strong. I mean, I really am enjoying what I'm seeing coming out from Arrow Video in the second half of the year. First half of the year kind of got out a little slow out of the gate for Arrow, for me at least. There wasn't a lot that I was excited about. But over the last few months, they've really been picking it up, and I've been very happy with what they have announced and what's come out. Next, and then after September, we get into spooky month, October. So a lot of excitement coming out. We have Witness. We have this one here, which is coming out in 4K Ultra HD that I want to pick up, but I may wait on for a sale. Then we have Desperate Hours, this fascinating film starring Humphrey Bogart that's coming out. That's available in the U.S. and Canada, as well as Witness, U.S. and Canada. And then we have this Hellraiser series here on 4K Ultra HD that's available in the U.K., so that is an option there for people. And we have, but yeah, some really fascinating titles that are before us for the month of October that a lot of people are very, very excited about. Now, let me pull up something here real quickly while I am looking at this. But let me go to November. This is where we are in November. So we'll come back to this view. So I'll remove this for now, and we'll go ahead and jump on to my Twitter feed, and I'll share my screen. I will belabor this no further, so we can dive into this. We see the tweet that comes out right around 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time or Eastern Time. And it says it's time for our November title reveals. And then they start the train moving with a series of tweets. The first title is Barbarella. This is the 1968 film Barbarella that is coming out on a 4K Ultra HD release. Now, I am going to actually open up an IMDb page because I'm going to refer to IMDb as well so that we can look at more about what this film was about. But let's take a quick look in. Let's see. We've got pre-order Barbarella in the U.S. via Zavi and also in the U.S. via Grindhouse. So let's start off by looking at the Zavi entry, or let's see, new U.S. Canada title, Barbarella limited 4K Ultra HD, Arrow Films. Let's just go directly to the Arrow site. So let me stop sharing and let me reshare now that I'm in the Arrow site. I've got to figure out a smoother way to do this so that it looks more impressive for y'all. But I will continue with this clunky presentation. Please forgive that. But this is the Barbarella limited edition 4K Ultra HD. This is looking like it's coming in those nice box sets that I love from Arrow Video. This is what the package looks like. So we'll look at the pictures real quick. Look at the cover. Love that. So very likely to have some, the reversible art where we have the option of looking at the theatrical release. So that'll be nice. We got some studio cards here showing some pictures, a reversible poster, the 4K disc, nice looking book here. And then this is the actual 4K disc case. So looking good. If we look at a product overview, it is listed at MSRP of $60, on sale now for $45 from the Arrow site. So if you want to pre-order, you can pre-order it for $45 from the Arrow site. This stars Jane Fonda and David Hemming. So very interesting. It's directed by Roger Vadim, who directed And God Created Woman. Stars Jane Fonda as the intergalactic glamour glamour lady created by comic book artist Jean-Claude Forest. It is the year 40,000 AD when evil scientist Duran Milo O'Shea creates a deadly weapon with the potential to cause mass devastation. The president of Earth, not the United States, not Russia, not no, the president of Earth. This is 40,000 years into the future. He dispatches Barbarella, Jane Fonda, to hunt him down, crash landing in an icy wilderness somewhere within the Tau Ceti planetary system. Barbarella is rescued by Mark Hand and guided by the blind angel Pygar to Durin's lair in Sogo, a city of corruption and debauchery, where an encounter with the great tyrant Black Queen and her minions throws her mission into jeopardy. So this is a science fiction, futuristic film starring Jane Fonda, and it looks interesting. I've never seen Barbarella, never seen it before. Didn't know much about it, still don't know a whole lot about it, but that gives me an idea of what it is. I'm definitely intrigued. This is a title I will probably pick up. I can see myself getting as a great new discovery. We're getting a brand new 4K restoration from the original negative by Arrow Films. So I love that. Brand new 4K restoration, the original camera negative. So love that. You get the reversible sleeve featuring the original and newly commissioned artwork, which is great. So this is the new artwork here, and then we would have the original artwork, double-sided posters, 6 double-sided collector's postcards that we saw on that picture, and a collector's booklet. So you get, see, two discs. The first disc is the feature film on 4K Ultra HD. That's great. You get Dolby Vision. Awesome. Audio commentaries on here. And then we get an isolated score, alternate opening and closing credits in 4K with Dolby Vision. And then on disc 2, we get a Blu-ray disc, which has a pretty nice looking listing of special features, in-depth discussions, interviews. So looks great. Video essay, which is nice, about producer Dino De Laurentiis. So that's cool. So yeah. So this looks like a pretty nice looking limited edition set for Barbarella. So I'm very excited to check out this title. So let me know what y'all think about this title in the comments section. So let me go to the second. Let me reshare and go to the second title. Then I'll come back to the comments to capture what y'all are thinking so far. So that's Barbarella. Let me know if y'all have seen this film. If you are a fan of Jane Fonda, if you're a fan of this film, a fan of this director, this has David Hemmings in this film as well, who, of course, David Hemmings appeared in Blow Up. He appeared in Deep Red. He appeared in Unmin, Wittering, and Zygo that recently came out from Arrow Video that I reviewed on this channel, so definitely check that out. So I'm looking to add Barbarella to my collection. Speaking of my collection, on yesterday, I put out a video on this channel sharing my Modest Arrow video collection. So that is the second collection video that I put out on this channel this week, in addition to the Kino, my Modest Kino collection that I put out on Tuesday. So definitely check those out and let me know what other Arrow titles you would recommend that I pick up in an upcoming sale and what some of your favorite Arrow titles are. But that's Barbarella. Now this is interesting. So you get a couple of options. So you have this set that looks like this, which has this art. And then you have this set that looks interesting as well. So this is going to create an interesting choice. Now, I'm assuming that all of the features are going to be the same, but you have a choice of which, presentation that you want, similar to the Bruce Lee at Golden Harvest, whether you want the yellow set or the red set. In this case, you have, this very interesting looking set here that is on the Arrow exclusive. So let me click on that and let me again stop sharing and reshare and come back in. Let's take a look at this, because this is going to be an option that I think people are going to want to consider. Which one do you go with? This one has an appeal to it too, because it's featuring this art. So if you prefer this cover art versus the other, I think I might prefer this one. What do y'all think in the comment section? The other one looks good, but I think I might like this one. Now, the special features are going to be all the same. exactly the same, I would expect, and I believe they are. But it's just the cover art. Which art do you prefer? Which aesthetic appeals to you? So this is an original artwork, Arrow Store exclusive, limited edition 4K Ultra HD. So apparently you can only get this through the Arrow Store. So that's something to keep in mind. This is coming out on November the 28th, 2023. So this is coming out, I believe, the week after Thanksgiving, I want to say. So I think it's that Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So yeah, that's Barbarella. Barbarella. All right, so let me share my screen once again. Come back out and come back in. Let's go back to Twitter and let's see what we have. A lot of different options to order it, whether it's on Zavi, Grindhouse, the Arrow site, the Arrow store for that exclusive edition. Definitely keep all those in mind. Barbarella. All right, that brings us to the second title, which is Tremors 2 Aftershocks. This is available in the US from Zavi and Grindhouse. This is also available in the UK, the US, and Canada through Arrow here, limited edition here. And let's see what other options. Through the UK via Arrow and the US via Arrow. UK, US, Tremors 2, Aftershocks, limited edition, Arrow Store exclusive. So Arrow Store exclusive for Tremors as well, based upon this art, or you can go with this art. So I've never seen Tremors 2. I've never seen the first Tremors. So definitely let me know what y'all think of those films. But let's just dive into this one right here. This is the one that I think if I were to go for this, this is the one I would probably go for. And you can see here the art on the box, the disc case. You can see the poster, the reversible poster, the disc. This is the book, I presume. Check that out. Check that out. Actually, you're not checking anything out because I'm not sharing. So let me share what I'm looking at. Sorry. Tremors 2 Aftershocks. Here it is. So Tremors 2 Aftershocks. This is the art here. I was just showing, the poster here, the box, the book, the disc. Very nice. But you see the art on there. That's the reversible, I presume, which is cool. So this looks like a fun kind of film. I've never seen the Tremors film, so let me know in the comments section what you think about this series. The worms have turned 6 years after Tremors first tunneled its way into audiences' affections. The original creative team returned for an equally edge of your seat sequel that will pave the way for a long-running franchise by adding some new twists to everyone's favorite slimy subterranean slitherers. Okay, this stars Fred Ward, Christopher Garten, Michael Gross. So interesting. So it's like a nail biting horror type of a film that has a humor element to it. This is a new 4K restoration from the original negative by Arrow Films, which is great, approved by the director, S.S. Wilson. We get 4K presentation in Dolby Vision. Nice. You get lossless 2.0 and 4.0 as surround audio. New feature commentary. Nice. And another feature commentary. So we get 2 new commentaries on here, which is great. Great to see. Critical need to know information, a newly filmed interview with CG supervisor Phil Tippett. Okay, so we get some nice new features, a few archival features. We get this illustrated perfect bound booklet, double-sided poster, a small fold-out poster, and the limited edition box packaging. So this looks like a really nice edition. It'll be available on the 27th of November, 2023. So it's coming out, I guess, on that Monday after Thanksgiving, and it's going to be available for £30. This is the UK offering here that I'm looking at right now, £30 on this Arrow site. So yeah, let me know what y'all think of Tremors 2. Again, let me stop sharing here. And it's going to be available this title is available in the UK, in the US, and Canada in different formats. So you have the different covers that I showed before. So it's going to be a lot of options that are made available to you depending on which option you want to go with. Again, I'm not familiar with this film, but I want to hear in the comment section what y'all think about it. Which, speaking of comments, let me get caught up on the comments right now. Let's see. Coffin Joe is a weird one. I would agree. Let's see here. What do we have? Want the Cycle collection? Me too, says Thomas. I had Lake Michigan Monster in my cart during Arrow sale last month, but didn't end up getting it. Looks interesting. Okay. I'm waiting for Psycho 4K box set and Hellraiser 4K set. Okay. JG says, hello there. Hello there, JG. Not sure about the new announcements, but Last House on the Left, Carlito's Way, Blood and Black Lace, and Psycho box set, I have all pre-ordered. Yeah, I've got to get on my pre-orders. I really do. I really do, traveling man. I'm behind on my pre-orders. I got to get on that. Blood and Black Lace will be epic in 4K. Cool. Says Zach one. Sir James says, picking up Witness 2, amazing film. Cool. I saw Blood and Black Lace in my local theater and was blown away. Okay. Very influential in the giallo genre. Cool. And let's see, what do we have here? Oh my, thank you very much, Sir James. Sir James here. If I we'll go down there. I see a super chat here from Sir James. Thank you very much, sir. Phil Tippett is awesome. His stop motion with dinosaurs and animals is the best. Okay, have to check that out. Let's see. We've got Barbarella, Jane Fonda. Yes, Barbarella. Barbarella will be great. Jane Fonda. Yes. Yeah, I love her acting. She was great in Clute. She was great in 9 to 5. I mean, she is a good actress. I'm wary of ordering directly from Arrow, what with their lack of protective packaging. Yeah, it's interesting. I have had a pretty good experience with them so far. I know others have had some problems. I know I ordered the Bruce Lee Golden Harvest set. Mine came in great condition, so I had no problems with it. But I know others had some issues with that particular with the condition that set came in. So Gungshi, Barbarella is a sci-fi classic. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. I've never seen it. I had 3 packages come from Arrow and all were in boxes, no damage. Perfect. Yeah, same here. I had no problems with it so far. I've had no problems so far. Fingers crossed. Tremors is a lot of fun. The sequels aren't horrible, but they aren't worth getting on 4K. Okay. Interesting thought from Ethan. Sequels were straight to video. Okay. Mark, I actually had the first Tremors from Arrow on my kaiju shelf. Okay. And Phil Tippett, he did that movie Mad God. Okay. I agree, Ethan. The sequels aren't bad, but not really worth splurging on for 4K editions, says Gungshi. So a couple people saying skip the Tremors too. That seems to be what a couple people are saying. But what do you say? What do you think? They had a cheap DVD with the first 3 sequels at Big Lots for years. Ooh. Okay. And again, showing Sir James Brown. Again, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. But yeah, so far we talked about Barbarella and Tremors 2. We're getting some pretty strong love for Barbarella and Jane Fonda. So I'm looking forward to checking that title out. Tremors 2 is, we'll see. So definitely look forward to hearing more about Tremors 2. I need to see the first Tremors. And probably for me, my general reaction is I probably need to see the first Tremors and get that 4K. And that will probably do it for me. Like for a lot of franchises, the first installment is more than enough for me. You know, examples in that would be like the first Avatar movie. I'm good. I thought it was a nice movie, visual spectacle. I don't need to see more Avatar films. Same thing with Transformers. I saw the first one and that was enough. Jurassic Park, same thing. So there's a lot of franchises out there where the first installment for me is all I need. I don't need anything else. And I think that might be applicable to the Tremors franchise. But let me go ahead and share my screen and we're going to dive into this third title. And then we're going to kind of wrap it up. and let everybody get back to their Friday. It's Friday, folks. Woo! Friday afternoon, and it is time to get back to it. I got a pretty busy afternoon. I gotta go pick up some Asian food. Gonna pick up my son from school, pick up my dog Shiloh. He was boarded overnight, and get back home and see what the family's gonna get into. But hope you all have a great Friday evening. The third title and the last title that was announced for this November from Arrow Video is Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe limited edition Blu-ray. Available from Zavi in the US, Grindhouse in the US, available in the UK, US, and Canada Blu-ray. You see this interesting set here. And so let's go ahead and click on this title, Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe. I have to confess, I've never heard of this before. So this is totally new to me. You see here what is offered here. We have multiple films in this set related to Coffin Joe. You see the different art cards that are available, the separate disc cases. This is a pretty big box set with these multiple films. A big book here. So you can see Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe. So you see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, what appears to be 11 films in this set. So there is a lot to get into. And this MSRP, well, it's showing 90 pounds or $109.99 pounds. So we're looking at this particular offering here on the Arrow site. And it says here, cultural icon, anti-establishment statement, sadistic lord of carnival horror. Okay. With his iconic long fingernails, top hat, and cape, Zadokiaxo Coffin Joe was the creation of Brazilian filmmaker Jose Mujica Marins, who wrote, directed, and starred in a series of outrageous movies from 1964 to 2008. So he is an unholy undertaker in search of the perfect woman to propagate his bloodline. He made his screen debut with the first Brazilian-produced horror film at Midnight, I'll Take Your Soul. 3 years later, his quest would continue in This Night, I'll Possess Your Corpse. And then The Strange World of Coffin Joe. So interesting. Sex, perversion, and sadism abound in The Awakening of the Beast as a psychiatrist experiments on 4 volunteers with LSD in this surreal examination of 60s drug culture. Diverging from horror towards satirical black comedy, The End of Man sees a stranger emerge from the sea to perform miracles in a nearby town and become a modern messiah whose deeds will affect the whole world. Okay, this is interesting. So the product features are, we're getting brand new 4K restorations from the best available elements. So that tells me that there probably was some challenges in bringing together the best elements to do these restorations. So this will be very interesting to see what kind of, what the result is from this work with these available elements. High definition 1080p Blu-ray presentations of all the films, lossless mono audio, and you see double-sided fold-out poster, reversible sleeves for all these films, 12 poster-sized double-sided art cards. And you get, let's see how many discs. Disc 1 is at Midnight, I'll Take Your Soul. How many discs are included in this set? It looks like 6 discs are included in this set for these films. We have some audio options of DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 and 5.1 audio options for this one, and archive audio commentary for Embodiment of Evil. Looks like a pretty fair amount of special features with what appears to be audio commentaries for most of these films, if not all of these films, but a lot of special features that are shown on here. Short films, video essays, which is interesting. New interviews, new video essays. Yeah, great. This is definitely an interesting looking set. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all. To be completely honest, I do not think that this is something that I'm going to be interested in, but I'm a pretty open-minded fan of film, there are titles that my initial blush, I would say, skip. But, and that's the feeling I'm getting from this particular offering here. But who knows? Maybe over the next few months, as I think about it and ponder it and learn more about these titles and hear from the community what y'all think about it, those of you who have seen these films, I'll decide whether or not this is something I want to dive into. But this is Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe limited edition Blu-ray. So this is definitely something to consider. And I just realized that I had not been sharing any of that. So let me rectify that right now. I apologize. I will do that right now. My apologies, folks. So now I'm sharing the actual screen that I was looking at. But you can see here, this is Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe set, and you'll see the box and all of these cases and these art cards, the reversible poster, the 6 discs. And as I was talking to earlier that you weren't able to see, you'll see that there's audio commentaries offered for a good number of these films, if not all of them, and a bevy of special features with new video essays, new interviews, documentaries. So definitely a lot to dig into. This is Hellish Flesh, Hallucinations of a Deranged Mind. You get an archive audio commentary. We get a new interview with the filmmaker on this one here, a new video essay called Beyond Good and Evil for Hellish Flesh. So Embodiment of Evil shows some interviews, archival interviews, and 2 archival featurettes, which is very interesting. So a lot going on here. But again, this is a set that my initial blush is I'm probably going to pass on this set. But I definitely look forward to hearing your comments in the comments section. So that appears to be the titles that we are getting from Arrow Video for the month of November. I honestly was looking for a little bit more. I thought we would see a little bit more that I would get excited about, but I'm definitely looking forward to that Barbarella set. But I really want to hear what y'all think in the comments section. So you're saying here, Gungchi, the Arrow did a nice limited edition for the first Tremors film. Yeah, I have not picked that one up yet, but I look forward to getting that. I upgraded the first Tremors to 4K a while ago, but I've been waiting for Halloween season to watch it. Cool. I've never heard of Coffin Joe at all, says Traveling Man. Unique name. The box set looks amazing. I will probably have to see trailers. Yeah, I'm with you. That's one that that's not speaking to me at the moment. I can see it's an epic looking box set. And I think if you're a fan of those films, no doubt that's going to be what you're going to want to go to, because I can imagine that previous releases and previous presentations of those films were probably not great. So these are brand new 4K restorations of these films. The best available elements are put on 1080p discs. So it's probably going to be some nice looking presentations depending on the restoration work. It looks like they did the best they could with what they had to work with. And in some cases, that ranges from poor materials to really good materials. So there's probably going to be a range of video quality throughout this set, but these are probably going to be the best presentations of these films to date. So if you're a fan of these films, you are going to enjoy that set. If you like Phil Tippett's last film, check out Junkhead by Takahide Hori. Also stop motion, but much funnier and moving. Okay. Arrow does nice transfers and beautiful packaging, but they do put out a lot of not so great movies. Some are great, some are bad. Yeah. And that, to me, to be honest with you, that's a take that I have as well, Ethan. And that's why I like that. For me, and on this channel, I kind of cover the trifecta of Criterion. That's sort of my primary go-to. But I also cover a lot of Arrow and Kino content. So I think if you collect from Criterion, from Arrow, from Kino, if you collect from those 3 labels, you're getting a pretty nice collection of titles and options to go with, along with any other boutiques. But I think those 3 boutiques for me seem to fit the aesthetic of what I like to go for with a lot of these releases, as well as the studio films as well. But I like Criterion, Arrow, and Kino. Let's see here. We have Michael Smith looking at trailers. This appears to be along the lines of Ed Wood or Herschel Gordon Lewis stuff. Not for me. We'll get Barbarella, though. That's pretty much where I'm at, Michael, to be honest with you. I'm looking at Barbarella. I'm going to get that. I do want to get that Tremors on 4K. In fact, if I happen to see that 4K, it may not be in the box set. If I happen to see that toward the end of this Arrow sale at Barnes & Noble, I might go ahead and snag that, but we shall see. Let's see. Good morning, James. How's it going, brother? It is going well, Steve. It is Friday afternoon here in these great United States, and I am excited. Hope you're doing well as well, Steve. Hey, what's up? Hey, everyone. Hey, Rogue Waffles. What's up to you? Lane, not that excited about these announcements. Yeah, that's sort of the feeling that I have. I'm looking forward to Barbarella, but I was honestly looking forward to a little bit more. So I was sort of thinking we'd get a little bit more in the way of announcements, similar to Criterion for November, but that appears to not be the case. But I definitely plan to get Barbarella. Criterion definitely has the best catalog. I love how varied Kino is. Warner Archive is great too, along with Cohen and Milestone. Yeah, I have a few Warner Archives, Cohen Group. They do a great job as well. I have a few from them. So yeah, Tremors 2 will get a 4. Tremors 2 I will get in 4K. Okay, so yeah, Heroic Waffles wants to get Tremors 2 in 4K. Henry Lapierre, Barbarella is an acquired taste. For me personally, it was a one and done. Okay. Yep, interesting. And us as collectors, we want more. Great year, though. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that Arrow in the second half has really picked things up, and I've been very excited about what they've announced, and I've been enjoying the additions that I've gotten so far from Arrow Video, and definitely enjoyed everything I picked up from them last year. I just need to go through and finish watching some of these titles like Fighting Back, Silent Running, Waterworld. I need to watch the rest of those titles. Let's see. Hamilton Book had the Tremors 4K Steelbook for $19.99, but it's sold out. Okay. But yeah, so folks, what do y'all think? I'm gonna pull this up. We have for the month of November, we have Barbarella, which is available in these different options here. I'm leaning toward this option right here, but I could also see myself going with this other option. Let me know in the comment section if you're interested in Barbarella. Let me know if you are, and if so, which edition you are likely to get. Same with Tremors. Now Barbarella is available in the U.S. Now, that Arrow store exclusive is only available in the U.S. The other edition is available in the U.S. and Canada, and it's available on 4K Ultra HD. Tremors in the U.K. and Canada, in the U.K. and the United States, gets this Arrow store exclusive, and then in the U.K., the U.S. and Canada, it's available on Blu-ray and on 4K Ultra HD. Barbarella is also available on Blu-ray as well, it would appear. And then you have this Coffin Joe set down here, which is available in the US, the UK, and Canada. So that's interesting as well. So yeah, let me know what you think about these announcements. I will cover a few more comments here. We see Michael Smith. I think Imprint and Radiance are doing the most interesting releases lately. I do not have anything from those titles, but I look forward to diving into those at some point. Those titles very soon here at some point. Hosu Garay says, "What's up, James? What film will you be watching tonight?" I am not sure. I will probably be popping in Hero from Satyajit Ray. Either that or I might pop in Dragon Slayer. I'll have to see what title I want to get in tonight, but I want to hear what y'all plan to watch tonight and what y'all plan to watch this weekend. I really do appreciate y'all joining this stream today. I just wanted to cover the Arrow Video November 2023 announcements. I think for a lot of people, there will be some things to be excited about. I know for me, kind of lukewarm reaction, to be honest with you, but I am looking forward to picking up Barbarella and checking out that film for the first time. I will probably pass on Tremors 2, but I definitely want to pick up the first Tremors on 4K Ultra HD, and the Coffin Joe set, while it looks to be an epic set, and I think for those who are fans of those films, there's no question that that's going to be a set to pick up. For myself personally, it's not something that speaks to me. So I will probably do a hard pass on that one, but we'll see what I read in the comment section. But I hope you all have a great Friday. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend coming up. Let me know in the comment section below what titles you're excited about and what you plan to watch this weekend. Take care of yourself. Hope you have a great rest of your afternoon and have a great day, everybody. God bless. Peace.